Hello, welcome back. I'm Keldamist and this is Dragon's Dogma, and today we're going to actually do some exploring. Like, ooh, what's down there? Let's have a look. Whoops. I should have realised that there would be falling damage. But now we know. Now we know. Right, let's sort this out quickly with a green warish. They're the herbs that cure you in this game. Oh, hello. This looks interesting. A secret cache of goodies. So it was kind of worth puncturing all of my internal organs for this. Right, so what's down here? Oh, nope, nope. That's not going to work. Just going to end up falling off the cliff. Maybe I can jump in the water, or... Wait, maybe I can just hop down here again? Oh, phew, oh, God. Okay, thought I was going to break my legs again there. A grave? And I can gather from it. Wow, this isn't weird at all. I've already stooped to grave robbing. Wow. Anyway, what is that thing over there? Like a flooded Stonehenge or something? Can I jump that? Yeah, I'm sure I could jump that. I can do that. It's fine. Fuck. We might be a little bit dead. What the hell is that swarming around me? What's going on? What's that noise? What? I died and teleported? Oh, god damn it. Okay, we're going to try this again, because I was very confused as to what happened when we landed in the water there. So for the sake of science, I must jump in there again and find out what the bloody hell is happening. Right, well it looks like the water is filled with some horrible monster that just like instantly eats you or something? Well, we seem to get chucked back onto the shore without dying. So maybe you don't die? Still, there's somebody gotta explain this to me. I still don't quite understand what's going on here. Ah, a man. You there. Explain. What's this man eating water? Roger? Oh, right. There'll be monsters in the water. The brine. Naught to do but avoid the water. So if we have a little trial run, if we just walk in... Oh, nope. Let's not do that. Okay, it's definitely a bad thing, the water. Avoid it at all costs. Lesson very much learnt. Okay, so I've explored the village, looted the villagers and pillaged their homes. All that kind of stuff. Sold all their prized possessions for some sweet armour. So I think we're ready to finally leave the village. But it doesn't look like we're going to have much luck here. Looks like we're going to be interrupted before we can even leave. What? Those are some very shapely legs appearing. Oh, now what's going on? Something big's occurring. Come on, not another dragon. That would be pretty harsh. Oh, a dude. Okay. Oh, interesting position for that rod there. Oh man, that moustache. It's amazing. He looks like an 80s porn star. My character does not like where this is going. Or does she? Right, well this introduces one of the more interesting and unique parts of this game, which is the pawn system. And not the kind of pawn that you're thinking of. These pawns act as the game's AI team members. Once we complete this quest, which shouldn't take too long, we'll end up with our own pawn, which is ours solely, which is called the main pawn. And this one you can model to look however you want. It's the same character edit screen as the start of the game, so you guys know the drill. Well, whatever they are, they seem to come from the same place that the dragon did. If you notice that the portal that it came through seemed to have the same look as the one that the dragon came through. So, the plot thickens. So main pawn will always be with you. And then you can hire 2 more pawns if you like. And these are other people's main pawns. If you're connected to the internet, that is. If not, the game will generate some in-game main pawns that are supposed to emulate other people's pawns. But you'll often find that these in-game pawns aren't quite as good as real people's pawns. So if you can get your PS3 hooked up, then it's worth it because they are so much better. Oh god, Rooks off. Bloody hell, wait for me, Jesus! What a scenic and lovely place this is. And it's just casually ruined by some horrible goblin things. Oh god, they're kicking his arse. Don't worry friend, I'll help you. So we have our normal attacks on square, which is a light attack, on triangle, which is the heavy attack. But if you press R1, you get a second set of special attacks. And I've only got one at the minute, which is the 100 Kisses, which is an amazing attack. You just keep hammering square until it dies, basically. Oh god, I'm being so bad. I'm so bad at aiming. Why can't I hit this guy? Alright, calm down, Reynard. Jesus. We are quite the fighters. You don't have to sound so surprised. Now, as Rook's a mage, he can give you his power, basically. He can give your attacks a fire element or a lightning element, etc, etc. So this is really handy when you're going up against magical enemies, which don't take much damage from normal physical attacks. And it has the added bonus of making the weapons look pretty badass at the same time. So here's the encampment. It's not too far from the village, just a few minutes walk. It's quite impressive, I think. It looks very encampment-y. Oh, and we've already leveled up. Awesome. Oh god, yes I can. Hello? Why am I hearing voices in my head? Again. Oh, he's off again. Great, great. So that's another thing with the pawns. You can hire people's pawns that have completed quests that you're trying to do, if you're struggling with them, and they will show you what to do or tell you where to go. It's quite a unique and interesting idea, I think. So here's the Rift Stone, and it's casually talking to us, as stones do. It sounds a lot like the Geth, doesn't it, from Mass Effect, where it keeps referring to itself as we, as the Legion. Maybe this is like the start of the Legion, like years before Mass Effect happens.
For they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to
I do possess that.
a tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion.
And that too. Sure, why not? Okay, I can do that. I'm sure I can. So let's search the area. I'm not sure this is exactly what he meant, but still, I'm searching. So what are we looking for here? He wasn't very specific. It's just a trial. Ah, we must be going the right way then. We've got a cutscene. Is this part of the trial, or is this just sort of a random event that's occurring? I don't know, but I'm going to go follow them, because they look very inept. If they're going to go off and fight some beast, I don't really have many hopes for them. I'm guessing most of them will end up dead. Oh, what a pretty little thing that is. Bye! Right, I'll provide support with my bow and arrow from very far away from those flailing arms, whilst everyone else runs in and gets smacked about. I like this plan, I like this. Instinctively going for the eye here because it's obviously got to be the weak point. Oh nice, bullseye. Let's pelt him with some threefold arrows, whilst we've got him standing still for a while. So you see Rook there clambering up onto its leg. Oh, whoops, tired myself out by firing all those arrows. And awkwardly timed, because we have one of these things that I like to refer to in this game as like a Forks quick time event. So if I had managed to react quick enough and not ended up getting smashed in the face by a goblin, I could have attacked its leg and thrown it off balance so it had fallen over. But no matter, because it's dead now anyway. great foreshadowing with some creepy robed figure. I'm sure he's not a bad guy at all. I'm sure he's a nice guy, really. Hello? You okay there, friend? I hope you are, because I'm just gonna loot all this stuff behind you and ignore you, basically. Ew, that's so gross. Oh no, Rook, don't walk in it, that's disgusting. Come on, you weirdo, let's go back to the Riftstone and tell it that we killed that thing. Gran Soren? Where the hell is that now? One thing at a time, Rook. Let's finish this quest and get some loot and whatever else we get for this.
With that, your trial is complete. You are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any
How
doubt.
dare you doubt me? You're just a talking stone. What the hell do you know?
The journey ahead. They shall
Oh, here we go. This is what we wanted. This is where we get our main pawn now.
hardships.
Finally.
Aid you in every endeavor.
Since I've already showed you the character edit, I'll just cut to this little bit here, to the finished product. So here's our main pawn, our main man, called Fenris. He's looking quite a badass, I think. So this next bit is a little bit different from the start of the game when you made your own character. Here, what we're going to do is answer some questions on how we'd like our pawn to act. So this ranges from changing his level of aggression, whether or not he picks up loot when he sees it, whether or not he goes off exploring on his own or sticks by you, whether he guards you with his life or whether he just kind of blindly attacks whatever he sees. It's all set up by how you answer these questions, although you can tweak it at a later point, so you don't have to worry too much about this. So when you hover over an answer here, you can see that it changes how full each bar is on the left. So here's a very quick rundown on what each of these titles mean in terms of the pawn's personality. Scather means that the pawn will run in and attack an enemy as soon as they see them. Medicants will prioritise your healing over everything else. Mitigators will target the weakest enemies first, while the challenger takes on those annoying long-range support enemies. Utilitarians will tend towards using magic and skills. Guardian pawns will stick by you and protect you, whereas the Nexus pawns will actually protect the other pawns that are in your party. Pioneers will wander off a lot and explore the area, while Acquisitioners will go around actively picking up items and loot for you. So there he is, my main man. What a sexy beast he is.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
Man, I look like such an idiot in that hat. I really need a crown if I'm to be a leader. Right, so when you go to the Riftstone, you end up at this place called the Nexus. This is the place where you can hire pawns from. So I just wanted to show you all the different options that you can have to tailor fit what pawns you get to see and what pawns you can hire. Anyway, by pressing the L1 and R1 buttons, you can flick through the data on them and see roughly what the pawn's all about. So if we just hang around and don't do anything, we'll start seeing pawns just randomly walking in from the darkness. I believe in a thing called love. Sorry about that. Hello there, Misty. Let's see what you're all about. So the ones that appear like this will be around the similar sort of level that you are. So you can flick through and see all the stats and figures of the pawn. But this is the bit that if you're struggling on a certain foe or a certain quest, this is the most interesting bit, because certain pawns will have better experience at taking on certain foes. So if you're not interested in a pawn, you can just press the triangle button and send them away and then a new pawn will take their place. But if you like a pawn, or if you wish to compare some pawns together, you can retain them so you can have a look at them without accidentally sending them away. If you want to refine your search even more, you can go back and talk to the Riftstone. So here's all like the generic options that you can toggle. So if we search just by the level, you can pick pawns that are higher or lower level than you are. If you go higher though, obviously it's going to cost you more. So let's have a look what we'll find at our own level. Man, this is taking a very long time. My internet must be very bad, very slow. Ugh, jeez, come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, the game just kind of basically explains roughly what these symbols mean. Not too important really, I've never really paid much attention to them. So you can refine your search by choosing whether or not you want a warrior or a fighter to sort of complete your team in terms of different areas of fighting skills. You can even choose them on specific skills or attack styles, or even by gender. So let's choose a few to summon so we can have a closer look at them. Okay, whilst that's happening then, let's have a look at some of the other different options. So these top rank ones are really cool, but they're really, really expensive. I mean, look, almost 8 million. 8 million to hire these guys. Oh, and before I forget, another option, the special pawns. These tend to be ones from Capcom. These are special ones that the developers have made themselves. Similar to the top rank ones, these are also really cool but really expensive. So don't expect to be hiring these guys anytime soon. At the very least though, we can have a look at what we can't afford. And you see there, like Azura didn't have a level limit. That was level infinity. Oh, Moogle here. Great. Yes. Moogle? Wow. Okay. Man, you're a strange one, Moogle. I really want to enlist you, but I probably won't. You're just a little bit creepy and weird.
Yes, Arisen.
Ah, Capcom Utilities here. Great.
Yes, Arisen.
Although, he has a bit of a strange face. Doesn't really look that impressive.
Yes,
We're not interested in you. Go away. Ah, Azura. Now you look like the kind of guy I want protecting me. Wow, look at his attack and... oh, his magic! Jesus! God, look at all these epic sounding attacks that I don't know what they do, but they sound amazing.
Yes, Arisen.
Oh, now look at Alex. Look at the sword that she's chucking around. What the fuck? 3,702 strength? What the fuck? She's a goddamn beast. That is no human there. So that's the end of all the tutorial-y bit. So in the next episode, I assure you, there will be more fighting and there will be more death. Hopefully. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me again soon. And until then, live long and rock on. Bye!